Hey, I'm Andy, and this is a Z3 Roadster that is my project car. Probably in the few coming weeks, I will replace the motor because I do have some overheating issues. Big surprise, BMW vibes. Today, I will install some stainless steel brake lines, and I will show you the reason I am going to install these brake lines in a second. Potentially a short shift. I'm going to see how difficult it is because we're going to have the car off the ground, so might as well change it. You can see from the rust on this that it has been sitting around for a numerous amount of years. An old BMW E36 coupe I had that I used to use for rallying, and it's sitting around since then. Some circlip pliers. I imagine I will need these for that. And potentially in the future, a diff locking type LSD cheap thing that I found, and I believe this is a purchase I made on eBay, of course, for the E36 back in the day. So yeah, a few things to come, and an engine swap potentially, because this motor is overheating. There is a lot of pressure in the cooling system, so I'm imagining a low mount turbo perhaps. So yeah, let's get this thing off the ground and crack into it, shall we? Sneaky coffee to get me amped up. Weird, the diff is offset. Has anyone ever said that to you? Well, hello, ugly nuts. I was saying better. I like that better. I'm going to change these as well to the Maxpeedingrod shocks that I have, which are adjustable. Nice. While I'm here, very convenient. I'm going to extract all of the brake fluid out of the braking system by using that bleeder there, cracking that wide open, and I've got compressed air to extract it all from there. So like that. Off, relieve the pressure. I'm going to take cracking that nut open, sucking out all the old stuff. It's very dirty. Now, it is pretty convenient that we are changing the shocks at the same time as the brake lines, because when that is mounted to there's not much room. It needs to be taken off probably anyway to reach that. So yeah, happy days. Okay, so I have dropped out the Monroe shock, and I'm going to install this Maxpeedingrod adjustable shock. It is adjustable in a sense of the height. So my way of thinking is to keep the eye-back springs, so it's got eye-back rear lowered springs, to keep them trapped. I will wind the coil over up to reduce the travel. I'm not going to do any Dukes of Hazzard type stunts, don't put it past me. But yeah, I think just for safety's sake, I will wind them up and reduce the travel just ever so slightly to keep that spring located in its place. I will do a comparison as well of each brake line and keep them in their corner, so I know that I'm going to get the correct brake line on the correct corner. So yeah, let's do it. The hub assembly, I simply jacked it up until the spring was under just a little bit of tension, so it's located like so, not too much. You know. Then I simply wound the coil over like this until the bolt went in easily. And I've now measured it. Measures at approximately 14 centimeters, 14.3 centimeters. So I will simply do the same here, replicate that, install the other side. Done. 2 inner brake lines at the rear of the Z3. And the whole reason for this expedition is right here. Weathering and how brittle these brake lines are. See that right there? That's the reason I'm doing this whole thing. I found it the other day when I installed the coilovers and decided I need to upgrade my brake line. So there we go. I'm installing the new one, which is labeled. There you go. Front right. Lovely, lovely. Bled the brakes numerous times. I've gone front to back, back to front. Furthest away, closest, pumped the brake pedal. So, and there is a slight hiss when I apply the brake kind of quickly with the engine started. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to put the wheels back on and attack the short shifter another time. I will be parking the car up to do the engine swap and all that sort of stuff, so I'll do it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to see all of the rest of the things I have to do on the car with the build and such. So yeah, it's exciting stuff.